Hey, Arcturus here. Today we're looking at a set for LEGO City, the Mobile Police Dog Training. This is set 60369 and comes with 197 pieces. It comes with 2 minifigures, as well as 2 dogs, one full size and one puppy, and you can build a nice little police vehicle with it as well as a dog training park. So you can see essentially the whole set here. You get this very nice dog training area. Each of these sections is modular in the sense that it can easily be removed. That pole just sits there, which I find a little annoying, but you can easily socket them around, rearrange them however you like. They're just attached, kind of like those modular buildings, onto those 2 studs. It has this nice little molded tree piece. You can also build this nice seesaw section to go with the vaulting bar here. This one I think is the least nice of the 3, simply because the bar just sits on top there and kind of doesn't attach really in any way. The rest of them are nice. You get this nice little jumping section here. You can set any of the little dogs on. The big dog doesn't really fit. He's a little too large. You have this seesaw section that you assemble, which is quite easy. You have a dog dropping here for the trainers to pick up, and it comes with a nice little shovel, and that can just attach onto the back of the cart. Slide those out of the way. On the dog training feed station, I guess, you get a bone as well as 2 little feed treat pellets, I guess. Maybe it's a treat bowl instead of a food station. I don't know. It can be whichever of those you like. Personally, I prefer it more along these lines, as again, this one, if it attached, I think would go very well. But since it doesn't attach, I think it's probably the weakest part of the build. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next, we'll look at the canine vehicle. So you get this nice little trailer. It also has like a dog brush on it, so you could also use this as like a mobile grooming station or dog park section if you were building a LEGO City. It does have 2 wheels. It's a nice little simple build, and it uses the notched connectors here on the back as opposed to freely floating ones, so you can hear that click, and it will stay wherever you set it. And otherwise, you can just set it off to the side, and it just kind of sits there. The police canine vehicle is a little more involved in terms of the build, but again, being a 197-piece set, it's quite an easy build. Quite a nice build as well, I think. You can easily fit the dog in the back, even with the harness on, and just close it up, and he can be inside. Or you can take the harness off, of course. The interior has very minimal details, just a steering wheel and a little bar there in the back to kind of separate out the carrying space versus the front. If you do take off the front, you do get that nice engine piece, and you do some nice detailing in there to put it all together. Although you can't see the engine piece from the front, so I'm not even sure why they used that piece instead of just a block. But I think it's fine. You do have stickers in the set. The 2 dog symbols here on either side of this white piece, as well as this one on the front. And these 2 that say police are printed. It does make use of 4 of the tires and has a ball joint for how the cart attaches, much like an actual cart would to an actual vehicle. Some nice red detailing there along the sides, some orange for the lights, as well as some blue there, and some nice blue headlights here on the bottom. And it, of course, rolls perfectly fine. For minifigures, you do get 2 different ones. We'll start off with one of the dogs first. So here's the puppy, just a nice molded piece, molded dog section here, nice and small. And here's the larger dog as well. Some nice printing there on the face, and just a molded piece. It does have 1 stud on the back for the harness to attach, but you could also leave that off if you so wish. Up next, we have one of the 2 trainers. This is in the padded suit for training the dog. That is the molded arms here and just very simple blue pants there. He also has a helmet with visor, and if you decide you don't want the helmet on, he does also come with a hairpiece that you can use instead. I think with the arms, he does much better like this. There is not an alternative torso for this, although you can adjust the arms to make it look like the box art or have them both going up. But he does not have hands or anything on this. It's just a padded suit. And then the second minifigure is in uniform, same legs, but a nice detailed chest print there, and comes with a police printed on the back there, as well as a walkie-talkie and some pouches. The has some sunglasses printed on the face there, and no back printing. The hat she has also has hair sculpted onto it, and it's quite a nice hat, to be honest. I'm surprised it doesn't have police written on the hat, but I guess this way they can use it in more places, which I think is fine. So that is the mobile police dog training. I think it's a great addition to any city build. I think with very minimal work, you could make it into a mobile dog grooming station, or just use the dog training area as a dog park if you're building a Lego city. Use the police vehicle as a canine vehicle, and put the trailer somewhere else as a mobile dog washing station very easily. For the set, it was on sale on the last Prime Day and is still currently on sale for 48% off. So instead of being $30, it would be $16, and that's an American, I should say. I picked it up on the discount, I think, for a $15, $16 set. It's very reasonable. I think for $30, personally, I'd find it a bit of a stretch to pick this one up. But for $16, much more reasonable. I think about 12 would probably be the perfect sweet spot for it. But it seems highly unlikely that it will probably go below its current discount of 48% that you can find on Amazon. It may be discounted elsewhere as well, but I got it through Amazon. Well, that's all I have for today. I will catch you next week with another video.